Good afternoon to our fellow students and judges. Today our group will be presenting a health monitoring device which could help elderly in their daily life. The main reason to build this health monitoring device is to mitigate the daily challenges faced by the elderly, such as fainted, fell down, cardiac arrest, and get lost. In our opinion, these situations could be very dangerous since elderly are very fragile. Therefore, helps are needed immediately in these situations, and every second counts. Let's imagine another scenario when an elderly is cooking, and he or she accidentally fall down and lose consciousness. The fire stove, which is left open for a long period of time, may cause fire or even explosions. All of these hazards are very dangerous and could lead to the loss of life. Therefore, our team aims to solve these issues with our device. There are three main functions, which are heart monitoring, fall detections, and emergency geolocation alerts in our device, which will be further discussed by our group members.
Our heart monitoring device has two modes. The first one is the time mode, whereas the second one is the BPM mode, which tells you your beats per minute. The time is provided by Google NTP server, so it is very reliable and very accurate. The mode can be switched by the menu button, which is the button with the M5 logo on it seen on this picture. The BPM is detected by pulse sensor, which is calculated by the average time interval of 5 heartbeats. The BPM will update after every consecutive 5 heartbeats are detected, and it will be shown here on the screen. There will also be a heart animation and blinking of an LED during a heartbeat detection. The BPM result is also compared with a professional heart rate monitor. The comparison tells that there is only a 5.7% error, showing the reliability and accuracy of the sensor.
Now, another main feature of this watch is the fall detection. When the user is wearing the watch and falling down, the device will detect a fall based on the data of the accelerometer and gyroscope sensor embedded in the device. The accelerometer measures the linear acceleration, while the gyroscope measures the angular velocity of the rotation of the watch. In order to detect a valid fall, our team have set three trigger conditions. First trigger is when the acceleration is greater than a smaller threshold. After the first trigger is activated, in the next half second, if the acceleration is greater than a larger threshold, the second trigger will be activated. Then, in the another half second, if the angular velocity of the rotation is within the set threshold, a successful fall will be detected. In short, a valid fall will be detected if and only if all of the three triggers are activated. This will make our fall detection system more accurate. For example, in the prototype testing stage, in the 10 different types of falls, we could get 9 successful falls out of the 10.
Last but not least, we are going to introduce our main feature, which is the emergency geolocation alert. The geolocation function sends actual geolocation of the user. The geolocation function continues after the fall detection. So after the device has detected a fall, the device will wait for 5 seconds and then proceed to detect whether there is further movement given by the user. If no further movement was detected by the user is most likely unconscious and is unable to move. The device will automatically send the geolocation towards the registered phones to alert the authority. The phone user then can notify the ambulance to help the unconscious elderly. Even if both phone and watch is not connected through the same connection, the device is still be able to send the alert since the device is number bounded. The reason we implement a 5-second delay is to also simulate a situation where the user falls down a stairs. We could also implement a manual alert, which if you press the side button for 3 seconds, will automatically send the geolocation to the registered phone. The reason we implement this is that the user can ask for help and send his geolocation information in just 3 seconds to the authorities. As we all understand that every second counts during an emergency situation. Now we are going to show a video to demonstrate how our device works. Now we are going to show a video to demonstrate how our So, in conclusion, our health monitoring device is not only affordable but also very user-friendly for elderly. This is because it is easy to use as it only has 3 buttons. And as we all know, most elderlies are not familiar with our current technology. Thank you for listening to our presentation. Any questions?